Imagine waking up tomorrow to find your bank account's value slashed in half, gas prices doubled, and modern technology suddenly unaffordable. This scenario reflects the specific risks associated with the decline of the United States as the world's preeminent superpower. The conditions for this reality are already taking shape. Before we see how it reaches your local grocery store, tell us, what city are you watching from? Geopolitical decline influences the cost of living at home, turning shifts in international alliances into tangible losses for the average household. Think of a superpower like the biggest kid on the playground. They don't simply win fights, they establish the rules and deter aggressors just by being there. Today, America is struggling with internal decay. A crushing national debt and deep political polarization have severely weakened the government's ability to lead. Do you think America is currently moving in the right direction? Type yes or no in the comments. History shows that civilized states rarely fall to direct assaults. They crumble from internal exhaustion and the consequences of war, as seen in the rapid territorial collapse of the Ottoman Empire. While the United States is distracted by domestic issues, rival nations are aligning to challenge the existing global order, setting the first domino in motion. When an empire weakens from within, it leaves its citizens completely exposed to the financial and security fallout that follows a global transition. The bedrock of American influence is the US dollar. It serves as the world's reserve currency, with over half of all international trade relying on it. That dominance is now being challenged. The BRICS alliance is actively working to de-dollarize the global economy, seeking to create a parallel financial system. You might find yourself needing a wheelbarrow of cash just to cover the cost of a Netflix subscription. What currency do you think could ever replace the US dollar? Type the name below. This chart visualizes the cost of losing reserve status, an 8.8% currency depreciation, and a $33 trillion loss in domestic wealth. This loss would force a choice between maintaining global military commitments and funding essential domestic programs like social welfare. The dollar's status is the invisible shield keeping American consumer prices stable. Losing it triggers unprecedented financial chaos. That financial power. Global trade is a service enforced by American military hegemony, and its absence guarantees a collapse in the global supply chain. Geopolitical friction often follows a historical law known as the Thucydides trap, which occurs when a rising power challenges an established leader. This ancient framework maps directly onto the modern, intensifying rivalry between China and the United States. A study of 16 historical instances of this power dynamic shows that 12 of them ended in war. History shows that power transitions are rarely peaceful, making the current shift toward a multipolar world a likely spark for global conflict. Nature hates a vacuum. An American retreat would quickly trigger a chaotic scramble for control, not global peace. The world would fracture into hostile, competing blocs, leaving current Western alliances vulnerable to regional aggression. This creates a values vacuum, leading to a decline in human rights and democracy. Do you think China will be the next global superpower? Abandoning global leadership does not insulate the United States. It allows autocratic rivals to rewrite the rules of the century against American interests. This decline is not destined. America can adapt by addressing internal divisions and investing heavily in innovation, AI, and new energy technologies. The US must pivot from being the sole dominant power to becoming the most reliable partner within a network of stable alliances. To make this shift, what is America's greatest strength? Its military or its economy? Type one word below. The American era can continue if the nation evolves from unilateral dominance to intelligent cooperation. Share this video to prepare your family for these shifts. Click the end screen to see China's strategy for the next decade, and subscribe today for more deep dives.